Once upon a time in Italy, way before pizza, pasta, or popes, there was a swamp, and in that swamp, some dudes allegedly raised by a wolf. Romulus and Remus, two brothers. One founded Rome. The other got murdered by him. That's it. That's the origin story. A murder and some wolf milk. So Romulus names the city Rome after himself because why not turn fratricide into branding, and boom, Rome is born in 753 BC. At first, it's just a bunch of dudes, so they invite their neighbors, the Sabines, over for a festival, then kidnap all their women, which, apparently, is how you build a society. Somehow, this disaster pile becomes a kingdom. Then they kick out the kings and invent something new, a republic. Now everyone gets a say if you're rich, male, and not a slave. Progress? Rome was now a functioning republic. Sort of, mostly, occasionally. Okay, not really, but it looked cool on paper. So the Roman Republic starts out noble, checks and balances, elected officials, civic duty. But give it like 5 minutes and suddenly it's political chaos, senatorial drama, and backstabbing galore. Enter the plebeians, Rome's working class. They're tired of being cannon fodder with no rights, so they walk out, multiple times, like a labor strike but with more stabbing. Eventually, the Senate says, "Fine, you can have tribunes." Problem solved-ish. Then Rome starts expanding violently. It fights Carthage in the Punic Wars. Elephants cross the Alps. Hannibal wrecks shop. But Rome just keeps coming. Meanwhile, back home, senators are bribing, rioting, and assassinating each other like it's an Olympic sport. And while the Republic technically still exists, let's be real, it's already a mess. Every ambitious general is just itching to turn it into a dictatorship. Speaking of, enter Julius Caesar, general, genius, and walking political red flag. He conquers Gaul, throws wild parties, and writes his own press releases in the third person. Narcissist? Absolutely. The Senate gets nervous. Caesar's getting too powerful. So they say, "Hey, Julius, maybe don't cross the Rubicon with your army?" He crosses it anyway. Oops! Civil War time. Caesar wins, declares himself dictator for life, and the Senate, a little late, decides maybe that's bad for democracy. So, they stab him. 23 times, in public, on the Ides of March. Because if there's one thing Rome excels at, it's dramatic exits. But surprise! Killing Caesar doesn't fix anything. Instead, his death breaks Rome even more. Now, it's everyone backstabbing everyone else like it's Game of Thrones Toga edition. Nice job, guys! After Caesar's death, things get messy. Cue Octavian, Caesar's adopted heir, Mark Antony, Caesar's best friends forever, and Cleopatra, Egyptian queen, also Caesar's ex. Awkward. Octavian and Antony team up to avenge Caesar. Then they immediately start fighting each other. Classic. Octavian wins, rebrands as Augustus, and boom, the Republic is officially dead. Say hello to the Roman Empire. Same senators, zero power. Augustus is smart. He keeps the Senate around as a prop, like, look, it's still a republic, totally. While holding all the actual power, Rome now enters a golden age of peace, prosperity, and constant expansion. Roads, aqueducts, colosseums, you name it. But here's the catch. The empire now runs on one guy. So when that guy's great, Rome thrives. When he's not, which is often, things go to hell. Spoiler, things are about to go to hell. So Rome collapses. Western half, gone. Eastern half becomes the Byzantine Empire and awkwardly hangs around for another 1,000 years like a sequel nobody asked for. But Rome's ghost? Oh, it haunts. Languages, architecture, law, roads, plumbing, all Roman. Even America couldn't resist calling their government a Senate. Cute. Europe spends the next millennium playing Who's the New Rome? Spoiler, it's none of you. Charlemagne tried, the Pope tried. Even Russia was like, we're the third Rome. Sure, buddy. Meanwhile, historians argue about when Rome actually fell. Some say 476 AD, others say, shut up, nerd. But one thing's clear. Rome may be dead, but her drama lives on. In our empires, our movies, and every single political meltdown you've ever seen on Twitter.